We literally on a whiteboard sketched out what the first ever data link enabled time sensitive targeting structure might be, from the link con ops to roughly how we would task and apportion air power that was set up in an air tasking order. And within days, we went out to Nellis Air Force Base and parked on the other side of the ramp where nobody knew what we were doing out there. And we started practicing in the middle of the night. We would take off at about 1 a.m. when nobody knew what we were doing, and we would go up in the hours of darkness, and we would practice these tactics, techniques, and procedures. It was this small group of people along with a core group from the 422 Test and Evaluation Squadron that was read on to what it was that we were actually doing. And we did that for a week, and we debriefed all morning long. And then there used to be this club outside the Nellis gate called the 2-5 Club, and we would go there in the morning and have wings and go to bed. And we did that for a week, and we did it multiple times thereafter. And each time the group grew a little bit. We had a RAF fighter squadron came in. We had, I won't get into the unit particulars, but we had sort of tier 1 folks from the UKSF and the Australian SF show up. And at one point, the chief of the Air Force showed up and just sat there and listened to our brief and watched our execution. And then more senior leaders came in, and we ultimately built a force package that went into that bear base that I talked about with the rescue guys. And it was extraordinary to be a part of. These were world-class professionals who didn't care about who was right, but cared about what was right. And we ultimately executed this on the first night of the war with infiltrating all the special forces folks into where they needed to be to execute this plan. And I think from that readiness, from that approach, we didn't, knock on wood, hopefully Saddam's gone, but there's no more Scuds out there. But, it went well. Most importantly, Rain, we had rehearsed with these folks on the ground a lot, and there became a very tight emotional connection between those of us in the jets and those cats on the ground.